listen. Everybody's kind of freaking out over that supposedly leaked Powerpuff Girls CW script that somebody put out today. And it's pretty unbelievable. As in, I don't believe this script. Now, I know CW has some problems with some of the shows they have and how they write them, but it just seems like wherever this script came from, this was something somebody already had written. Something somebody took and put every CW style trope they could in here. The bad slang, the overridden dialogue. I'll read one thing for you, because I didn't get to make it there for the whole script and I only saw some select pictures. So, one picture I have is Bubbles talking to Buttercup. Blossom's fine. I saw her on her Insta that she was a boyfriend. I saw her on her LinkedIn that she got promoted, and I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite the political differences. Yeah, all of those just sound like somebody thought, what would CW writers write about over the course of a season, and they all just jammed it into that scene. Like, the next line is from Buttercup. Coming back here is probably triggering her. This is obviously written by somebody who either doesn't take, the CW seriously and think it's crap, and they just wrote this, and when it came out that they were reworking the pilot, they figured, oh, hey, I can leak this thing I wrote and have people believe me. If people on the show working for it, said, oh, this pilot needs to be redone, and I put out my bad, almost fanfic-like script, people are bound to believe it. Like, the line after that Buttercup line is Bubbles saying, why? She's the one who killed Mojo? And then it adds in some really lame slang. I mean, moveon.org. This just seems like somebody took all the bad writing tropes of early CW stuff when shows were in like their first and second seasons and just included into this. Like, this is as bad as Riverdale used to be in the start with their manufactured conversations. I mean, teenagers don't talk like that. But I will say that the concept for the show is actually pretty good, saying that the cartoon is an actual cartoon in the universe and doing the real lives or whatever of these characters from the show. Like, it seems interesting to see how the Green Gang or Fuzzy Lumpkins or like those bad guys are in a live-action show where the cartoon is an adaptation. That's actually a good idea. The problem is, this fake script that came out, or if it's real, this awful script that came out, is just bad. But here's another line from the script. Buttercup is Buttercup. Bloss, wake up, or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. That worked on you once, talking to Buttercup. Sorry, Bubbles. And it's like, I can see CW writing this, which is why I feel like it's not real. Like, it almost seems like it's self-aware that it's saying bad CW. Like it's a parody and not even an actual show. Another reason why I don't believe that this script is actually real is just the characters seem too sexualized. Like, I didn't read the actual page, but it says there's one scene where Blossom's in bed with one of the Rowdy Rough boys, and Blossom's the one who caved in Mojo's skull. It just seems that the writing style is overly violent, overly sexual for CW. Maybe if this was like an HBO Max show, I could probably sort of believe it. But this being a CW show just does not seem believable to me. Like, here's Bubbles saying a line to some character named Drake. Look, we love being Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to do other things too. Like in Dirty Dancing, baby wanted to join the Peace Corps, but she also wanted to be a fancy slut. Her dad didn't get it. Now, I'm not going to say CW wouldn't have dialogue like this, but again, that's why I think it's fake. Because it's just too CW. Superman and Lois has good writing, and the other shows vary on what's good and what's not when it comes to writing. This seems like somebody wrote this in 2012 and just held onto the script until now. Because CW has far gone all of the more cringy stuff that they used to do in early seasons. And I just can't believe that this script is real. Stuff doesn't line up, really. And people want to count the DMCA as, oh, they're sending that, it must be real. Well, not really. If you're making up lies about their show, like stuff that isn't true, that can sway people's persuasion on how this show is going to end up. That can really be bad for the show. So they sent that to stop somebody from basically spreading false rumors. Now maybe they'll release the old pilot in the future. Maybe they won't. But I'll be waiting for them to actually confirm that this script is real. Because, like I said, I just can't believe it.